Once again, just OBS says disconnected. No reason. Start of the moment you're about to read your message. That was 2 minutes ago, so that means I was down for 2 whole minutes. Lovely, thank you. What I was trying to say was, in relation to you, Xander, that Yanfly's add-ons for MV are some of them have been translated over to MZ, and Yanfly has helped a group of developers in the JavaScript developers called Visustella. So a lot of his stuff is part of the Visustella group. Okay, I think I'm caught up. So yeah, it's and a lot of my plugins that I'm using are Visustella stuff. Most of the heavier modification ones are. I have like 3 or 4 that are not, but they don't seem to be interacting with the Visustella stuff yet. Most of the actually, yeah, like I think 3, maybe 4 of the plugins I'm using from Visustella are ones that I purchased, which, you know, they're cheap, so I don't have a problem with that. And they're very useful for allowing me to do things to my game that I wouldn't have been able to do without. Like the stack, not stagger, the rupture system. There's one behind me. Lovely. Oh, shit. Now I want to go upstairs. The game looks loaded. The level progression. Are you talking about like the I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know how to describe it to make sure we're just talking about the same thing. The numbers. Thank you, Crash. The numbers where you like, you know, 0 level 1 is like requires 90 experience or 50 experience, whatever. Level 2 requires 120, so on and so forth.
The Combine has cut our supply tunnel in 2.
I'm about to shoot your ass.
Up with us, we'll take a stab at pushing through their outpost. Dr. Friedman, wait. We'll come with you.
Yeah, sure you will. You'll probably get shot in the process. It's all a matter of basically just sort of setting how much experience it takes for your parties to level up. Well, that's a lot of those things. So if you want to level up quickly, you want to make it a little bit shorter. If you want them to take longer, you want to have more experience required to level. Tack onto that, how much experience you're allowing your enemies to give will also affect that as well. Those things that are going to stop coming, screw it. You guys have fun with those back there. Well, this is the way to go. Great job getting them all, guys. Great job. Like, fantastic job. You see, the color things that you're talking about, those are just those aren't the levels. Those are how much experience, those are your stat increases. Like what stats your characters are at level 2, level 5, and so forth. Attack, defense, etc. Oh, shit. That's kind of shit.
The Combine has cut our supply tunnel in two. Wait, if you'll join up with us, we'll take a stab at pushing. Whatever you say.
Yeah, max level of the default system is 99, so I can understand wanting to push beyond that. I might do that for one of my later games as well. Depends on... How did I get up there earlier? Oh, I just kept jumping, okay. What I'd ideally like to have is for you to be at level, like the player to be at level, say, wow, we're just having all kinds of shit today, aren't we? Internet disconnect twice, the game just crashed. But anyway, hey, we good now? I'd like to ideally have my character, my party, my party be like maybe level. I don't know. I don't know what the exact level number I want it to be, but I kind of want like your natural progression of the story to reach a good high level. I feel like that's progressive. And we improved Half-Life 2 apparently. I've always found it kind of odd that you finish the story and you're still at like level only 30 or 40 in some games. Okay, so with that, I probably should go with more long range.
Hey, over here! Gordon Freeman? It is you,
Take
isn't
another
it?
shot.
Hey, give me a minute. I'm gonna plant some charges and blow this open.
Okay, let me get the fuck out of the way then before you do that. Fuck. Ready this time. Any max levels depending on design. If it was D&D directed targeting, the max level would be 20. No, I mean, when you finish the main story, you're never level 99 in any Final Fantasy unless you actually spent time grinding.
Hey, over here! Gordon Freeman? It is you, isn't it? Hey, give me a minute. I'm gonna plant some charges and blow this open.
This isn't working. Part of the problem is I couldn't see them for the muzzle flash.
Lead the way!
Finally. I'm trying most Final Fantasy games. 10 is the only one that didn't say what your level is. Well, that's because in 10 you really don't have levels per se. The sphere levels just give you the ability to increase your stats one at a time. That's why you get them so often. Well, you get sphere levels pretty often throughout the game, because you're leveling up one stat at a time, as opposed to leveling up normally in Final Fantasy games, where all of your stats increase every time you level up. So technically, there really is no oh shit, okay. Looks like that car to sink. There's no max level to 10. Max level is just you reaching the, filling out the entire sphere grid, and then you're at max level, because, but it's not a numerical number. Screw it. Maybe less. Yeah, it takes a lot of leveling. Like, in order to max out the sphere grid, you're going to need probably another 30 or 40 hours, maybe even 50 hours, after you completed the main story to max out the sphere grid. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how long it takes to max out the sphere grid. That's even using the tried and true Tonberry method, which is the Dawn Tonberry, I believe, with triple AP, overdrive to AP conversion. It still takes you a good double-digit number of hours. That's why I never bother doing it, because I can't stand that much grinding. I don't have the patience to grind and do the exact same thing over and over again for about as long as it takes to complete the main story of any Final Fantasy game. Nope. And the only reason you would do that is just for fighting things like the Dark Aeons and Penance. And the Monster Arena creations, like Nemesis and all that. Get through the Toxic Tunnel under City 17 Half-Life 2, yeah. I got through it. Not easily. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Dawn Tonberry trick requires you to do a lot of capturing, because you've got to capture and unlock the battle that gives you the access to the Tonberry, and then you've got to get all the parts that's necessary in order to get the armor and weapons and whatnot that will give you the triple AP, the overdrive to AP conversion, so on and so forth. All the things that are required for proper grinding takes enough time as it is, and then the grinding itself is another 20-30 hours. It's really crazy. I don't have that kind of patience, especially without some kind of like story progression to break up the monotony of the constant grinding. Like if there was like if there was like part of that kind of grinding gave me some more story as I'm going through it, or going through the grinding process, then I would be more willing and more tolerant. But it's not. It's just literally the same thing over and over and over again, and I can't. I just can't. Shit. Yeah, I've never done it. I've never done all of the... Okay, when I say I've never done it, I've never done it legit. Back on the PS2, I used cheats to give myself max HP and MP and all that, and I fought all the Monster Arena stuff, but I've never either cheated or legit beat the Dark Aeons and Penance. I've never beaten the monster arena on it yet. I would like to, but I don't want to grind that much. Really, really don't. Just for the fact that they say that I did it.
Sorry, Freeman.
I just would, I don't go through that much. It's just too much. I mean, it's bad enough that I intend to do some kind of grinding eventually to get enough done, enough levels and materia and stuff in Final Fantasy VII to play to fight Ruby and Emerald Weapon, which I also have never beaten legit either. I've beaten them only with a mod and with cheats.
Please.
I have all but 3 characters in Final Fantasy X with full sphere grids. Which ones? Which characters are missing a full sphere grid? That's dedication. I applaud your dedication, Josh. What the fuck?
Wait for me, Dr. Freeman. I'll come with you.
Freeman, I'm coming with you.
What are we waiting on?
Fantastic.
I think the furthest I've ever done in the monster arena was get I collected enough to get the well, I boxed that whole thing. I was trying to pick up the box and throw it at him, trying to get a little bit of a style kill out of it, but I screwed it all to hell. As I did enough monster arena capturing to get access to the Mega Sisters and therefore all the Aeons, so I could fight Belgamine. Shit.
Okay, come across.
Akalulu and Kamari. Bugger's probably the only one I've really ever used, mostly because his attacks are so bloody slow and throwing a bouncing ball at enemies just felt unrealistic even for a fantasy game. Well, I usually rotate all of the characters through. Because they all do have... Motherfucker. They all do have unique uses. Unfortunately, they're very specialized to specific enemies. That is one thing that I kind of dislike about 10, is that every enemy, or I should say every character, has a specific enemy they should be going after, for the most part. Titus is best with fast-moving, ground-based monsters, fiends, whatever. Lulu is obviously best with magic, so any enemies that, like Flans, for example, that take no damage from motherfucking little bitches. They take no damage from physical attacks, but are weak to the opposite element. That's obviously for Lulu. Flying enemies go to Waka. Armored enemies go to Orin. Riku can break machines by using steel on them. Which, you know, at a certain point in the game, it doesn't really matter if you're maxing out the sphere grid. Everybody can do everything, so it doesn't really matter. But just as far as like the main game goes, every character has a specific type of enemy that they can defeat, and that's, you know, that's nice for variation. But when that's all that you do, especially when all the enemies also look and act the same, it kind of kills the variation. Now, in contrast to that, you've got Final Fantasy VII, which, with the exception of like with the exception of like Aerith, pretty much everybody is the same. Yeah, there's some minor stat variations. Like Barret has more health and probably more defense. Cloud has more strength, so on and so forth.
Hey, it's Freeman. You're not leaving without me.
But for the most part, every character is exactly the same, and you build them with the intent, with just materia. Materia being the only thing that's different between them, because you equip certain materia on certain characters. But if you get all the materia, or get like 3 of each set, then you can build everybody exactly the same. Nobody has any strength or weakness to any elements or anything of that sort. So, you know, the difference being there's no real classes in 7. Like solo games, too many characters with too many specializations, but also could just be lazy. Maybe. It's all a matter of just preference. Well, you can kind of do the same thing in Final Fantasy 3, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's 3 because that's the one with Onion Knight, where everybody is, you can set everybody to the same class. You can make everybody a Dragoon. You can make everybody a Warrior. You can make everybody a Black Mage. You know. And based on how you use that character, the stats will build in that direction. Because that's how I finished Final Fantasy 3, is I built 3, I made 4, there were 4 characters in the party. I made 4 Dragoons, and I just spammed Dragoons. That's all I did. And I spammed the jump ability. You little fucker. Yeah, actual 3. Yeah, when I talk about the Final Fantasy games, I talk about them with like their actual number, not their U.S. to Japanese conversion or anything like that. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and 6, 6. Not one and being 3 and 3 being 6 and no. Try refreshing, Josh, because everything looks good on my end. Is anybody else frozen? I guess if anybody else is frozen, y'all won't be able to tell me. Yeah, I'm looking good on my end. Hope if I stopped hitting fires. Eight is even worse off than 7 as far as the classes go, because oops. Because not only can you build characters like abilities like you can in 7 any way you want, you can literally build their stats any way you want. You want a character to have more magic, then all you gotta do is just junction one of your magics to the magic stat. In addition to that, 8 punishes you basically for leveling up. So you kind of like discouraged from doing any kind of grinding or gaining any kind of experience.
Gordon! I had a feeling I'd find you here.
Did you really have a feeling, or was it more like a script?
Spot. Now we can join up with Barney. There's a command center downstairs. I'm hoping to find information about generator locations. Ready? Let's go.
One shotgun round left. I'll switch to the SMG here in a minute.
Watch out! There's a command center downstairs.
You don't have much
I'm
ammo
hoping to
for that.
find
Let's go ahead and
information
swap
about generator
now.
Locations. Ready?
This
Let's go.
and this. They really don't. They really don't. I mean, they do scale with you, but it still discourages you from leveling up. Now, I will say that it's kind of nice that they have abilities called level up and level down. So if you want to fight a stronger enemy or get skills that are only available at certain levels, you can use those level up, level down skills to make them stronger or make them weaker. So you can beat them, or so you can get certain skills. There's some like magic you can't draw if enemies are below a certain level. So it's kind of nice to give you that flexibility, but having them level up with you, I don't approve of. Because I feel like leveling up is part of like the experience of an RPG. And you say you fight an enemy in the early part of the game and you struggle with him, you finally beat him, and then maybe you come back to that area later and you're all leveled up and stuff, and you can just wipe the floor with them. It's very satisfying. But when you go into there and you struggle with that enemy, and then you go and level up, and then later on you go back to that area, and you still struggle with them because they're they're leveling up with you. It kind of defeats the purpose. Takes away the satisfaction of becoming stronger.
It'll take me a few minutes to expose the core. Then I'll need you to hit it with a burst from the gravity gun. In the meantime, watch my back.
We were looking to join you, Dr. Freeman.
This'll do nicely. Good idea, Dr. Freeman.
Nice.
Let's go.
You lead the way.
Our first area to reach this castle, the bosses you had to beat to progress were really tough. After you reached a certain level, they became easy. That could be like a lore thing, sort of. They may be designed that way because they're once you're at Ultimicia's castle, time compression has begun or has been activated. So basically, time is like essentially sort of frozen in a sense.
This shouldn't take
Only one that seemed to have no skill limit was Omega Weapon. Of course, you had to race to his location before he disappeared to fight him. I don't. That may not be a level scaling thing. He may just be extremely difficult because that was the only enemy that I did not beat in my playthrough of 8. I did not beat Omega Weapon. And I tried too. I tried all kinds of different strats. I tried everything from using aura, which gives you I forget the exact definition. Either it gives you invincibility for a few turns, or it gives you easy access to your your limit breaks. I forget which one it is. It does one or the other. I tried getting Selfie to use her skill called The End, which is an insta-kill on every enemy in the game. But it's an extremely low chance of that limit break coming up as an option. But I never could beat Omega. Only boss I never got to was because I kept screaming my playthrough was Eden. Yeah, I got Eden. I don't remember how you get it right now off the top of my head, but I know I got it. Because I remember seeing it for the first time when I actually used the summon, and was like, damn, this summon takes fucking forever. One of the longest animations I think I've ever seen in a game for an attack like that. Need some armor. God, why do I like slow fucking firing weapons? You know these soldiers, these Combine soldiers? They remind me a lot of the Armacam soldiers from Fear. In their armor design.
Inner shields are coming down.
We got a health here.
Take this med kit. The Octobot Cerberus, and much later draw GF from one of Cypher's lackey friends. You get the devil GF from the bait. Right, okay.
Here are those white armored soldiers.
Use the gravity gun, Gordon.
Motherfucker.
Reload.
Damn it.
Okay, the core's exposed. Use the gravity gun, Gordon.
I have 3 health. I haven't mentioned I hate defensive missions. Hold your ground bullshit.
While I reload.
Okay, the core's exposed. Use the gravity gun, Gordon.
God damn it.
Behind you!
Okay, the core's exposed. Use the gravity gun, Gordon.
Is there more health somewhere that I'm just missing?
Okay, the core's exposed. Use the gravity gun, Gordon.
Okay, the core's exposed. Use the gravity gun, Gordon. Opening the gate. Okay, Barney should be on the far side of that canal. Well, there used to be a bridge here. Let me see if I can scout a new path.
Eh, fuck it, I can make it.
Wait, scout a new path.
Yeah, it's just like trying to hit the things at the right time. And me personally, I'd rather in a defense point like that, I want to wipe out all enemies and then do the objective. But you can't do that there. Not with health as low as mine is, or was. I had to rush through the door, and then make a save. Where did she go? Oh, she's climbing.
Hey! Looks like we might be able to get through down there. Let's head that way. Ah, no!
In other words, go down here anyway. I'm already on it. So Alex has been captured too, I guess. Whew. Not the smoothest of progress, but it's progress. Your games are far easier. Can't disagree with you. Really can't. I gotta check my either my physical library or one of my I gotta check my libraries of games, whatever, and see if I still have the Fears. I might do another playthrough of the Fear games on stream. So I've already played them for YouTube. When do I do them again for stream? I haven't done that yet. Also want to do another playthrough of BioShock for stream, since I haven't. Again, I've only played it like for YouTube. Well, they didn't think about it back in the day. Co-op wasn't really a big thing when, okay, that works. When Fear games were still in their infancy. Not too often do you actually have cooperative horror games in the like mid-2000s. That's how you save ammo. Same. I'm on the verge of like I've been trying to save some games for co-op. At a certain point, I'm just kind of gonna give up and just play them single player anyway. Both because just finding somebody to play them is difficult to do. Not just for them to find somebody to play them, but more like having them, the people have the games, and then be free to play them, you know, to have the time to play them on my schedule when I'm streaming and all that. Things like Gears of War I want to do. I'd like to do the Serious Sam franchise all the way through, not just play 3 over and over again. Because I have Serious Sam 4, which I have never played. I've only played the first 3. Oh shit. Okay, I didn't need those bones. But I'm just gonna be. I mean, I don't mean to sound like I'm giving up, but I'm just like I'm just gonna go ahead and just play them solo. Motherfucker.
Blood toxin levels detected. Automatic medical systems engaged. Morphine administered.
There's a co-op game that I know nobody has heard of ever, called Fuse. Fuse. 4-player. Each character has a different weapon, and their weapons are special. They have a special ability and whatnot. I guarantee nobody has heard of that. Because it was not critically acclaimed. That's how you do that. You guys have fun down there.
Ammunition depleted.
So much for that. Let's go SMIG for close range. Ark, Survival, Don't Start Good 70s are the Forest, Valheim, and Stellaris. We're dead, right? Damn it, last clip.
Ammunition depleted.
Okay, guess this until that's expired. I know what Ark is. I know what Ark is. I know what all those games are. Trust me, I know Ark very well. Little bitch. I'm gonna take that ladder up first. Clever. Okay, not so clever. Fuck!
Ammunition depleted.
Okay, I got some ammo in that. Not really thrilled with my ammo count right now. Really, really not. Did I just jump on the head of something? Did I kill that thing by jumping on it? Right side scored co-op, but we have both unlocked the geek system and travel each other's universe to help each other out. Yeah. Yeah, survival games just aren't my thing. motherfucker.
Toxin levels detected.
What's this? Never seen a box before. I didn't know if it was something special. Sort of survival, you just don't need food to survive. Food access, temp stat boosts. I've seen Valheim. I was trying to cross that bridge, you prick. Velocity and Galactic Sim RTS. Yeah, no. Well, that looked painful. That's a pretty good shot. That's story and side content. Now, I did this because there was the barrel I threw up there earlier. Because why? Because I need to go up there, I guess? That's why I had it in my hand. That's why I grabbed that barrel. Because I knew that was going to happen. Almost got it. Oh, mother bitch. Where to now? I guess there was a ladder over here. Oh, it didn't go anywhere, though. Oh, I went over here. Oh. Ew. This is begging for problems. Ouch. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, shit. Okay, see. Oh, they bringing it over. Clever. You have fun with that, guys. Oh, I see what they're doing here. Well, that wouldn't work, would it? No? Yes, maybe? There's one way to find out. Father mucker. Son of a... Uh-oh. Well, that's not what I wanted to do either. Previously, there was a plant that had a strange plant. Pollen was all over the planet. Scientists initially don't see anything common about it. Eventually, your population on the planet starts dancing. They can't stop. Okay, I don't see the point of... I can't jump on this. Your water suit on the overheating side effects. Well, this didn't help me. Any? I am very confused. Can't get over there. Oh, there's a ladder here. Jesus. I wasted a ton of health doing that. And some more. That and this. Okay, so now I'm up here. I need over there. Wait. Oh. Well, there was some exploration science when scientists sees an Earth flying around the sun, completely immune to the sun's heat. Scientists spend a few years trying to figure out why it's there, what it's made of, etc. At the end, scientists gives up with saying, "We may never know the reason why. Your only option to respond is, but why?" Where am I supposed to be going? I can just jump down. There's a thingy down there. It'll blow up if I touch it. It works.
Dr. Freeman! Barney said you were on the way. We got split up by snipers, and he's pinned down in a warehouse up ahead. Go ahead. He's relying on you.
Yeah, that's a very poor decision. Okay, what isn't a poor decision is that I've got to wrap this one up here. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed that very, very much, because I certainly have been enjoying this game. Had its moments where it was frustrating, but, you know, what game that's fun isn't frustrating? There's no perfect game ever. So it happens. Oh, but that's going to do it for this episode oh my god, this episode of Half-Life 2. Not Laugh-Hive 2. Laugh-Hive. Anyway. Otherwise, it's pretty nice when you defeat enemy ships or hex space leviathans. You can send scientists to scan debris and research on it. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all so very much for coming out. If you're watching over on YouTube, you can, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. If you'd like to catch us live, we're live over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Commander Krim. If you're watching live right now on Twitch, you want to catch any of the video that you missed, check it out over on YouTube, youtube.com/@Commander Krim. As always, a special appreciation goes out to the men and women of the United States military. Excuse me. Back home and overseas, as well as police officers and firefighters across the country. Thank you for your service and sacrifice. You're all true heroes. Words is heard. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, I probably won't be able to get it to you tonight because I still got to like compile it and all that stuff. But I'll get my demo to you as soon as I can, Xander. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Until then, have a good night, everybody. You too, comment. Say bye to them. Meow, meow. Bye, everybody.